Is there a particular age? Can I say, oh, I'm 40 years old? No, I'm not 40 years old. I'm just saying, if you're 40 years old and maybe you've not yet found your purpose, can you still find it at that time?
Yes, actually there's no particular age. The issue about identifying your purpose is that you trying to go to the grave empty. You try to go to the grave after accomplishing your purpose on earth. So there's actually no particular time when you can accomplish your purpose, and there's no time when you can identify it. No time is too late. Whatever age you can still get there, but it's advantageous if you identify your purpose at a young age, so you can get to do so many things about it and maximize it.
Yes, but like in our culture, like Africans, sometimes you identify your purpose and be like, oh, I was called to be a musician, and because of where we grew up, that purpose is just choked. I do not want to hear that pass and go to school, be a lawyer or be a doctor. So do parents really help? I mean, our parents, do they help in promoting or suffocating our purpose as children?
Okay, yeah, most of our parents actually can help in suffocating your purpose as children, but when you come to a certain age where you can make your decisions, here in Africa, you can basically tell them that is your purpose after following their word by going to school and reading that. But there will come to an age when you will be independent. Whether Africa or Europe, there will be an age where you'll be independent. Go to their school, learn whatever they have sent you to do, but there will be an age where you can still follow what you're passionate about, where the arms they have on you will be.
Okay, being a motivational speaker, like the whole internet, if you just write motivational speaking on YouTube, you get 50 zillion videos. Being a motivational speaker, what differentiates you from all those 3 trillion others who are doing motivational speaking?
Okay. Actually, what differentiates me from all the 3 trillion motivational speakers is actually what drives me, what I was passionate about, and what made me come into the motivational speaking.
And it just makes you really different. Now, how do you generate new ideas? Because like I already said, there's a lot of information on the media, there's a lot of information on the internet. I may be feeling down and I just go on, and I get Google and I just get motivational speaking. So how do you generate new ideas?
Okay, actually how I do to generate new ideas is that I do a lot of reading. Like what I said previously, the book is always talking, but no one is there to give it the ear to listen to. So each month I have to do so much reading, then also talking with my mentor and receiving my daily emails from my mentor. I actually watch a lot of Brian Tracy. He's also a motivational speaker out. Receiving his daily newsletters on my email, and too much reading is what drives me to make my new talks each week.
Now, have you ever gone to a place to give a talk and the people are openly like, get down the stage and get out? Have you ever had that kind of experience?
Thank God it hasn't happened to me yet. I really hope so. But actually, if you're going to talk to an audience, you should expect that. But you should always know that you need to have an icebreaker, a way to communicate with the audience and feel like. But it can actually happen if you're a motivational speaker, or if you know that you're someone who talks to an audience. You always need to expect that, but you just need to be prepared for that.
Okay. Now, what are your 3 top rules for people to stay motivated? Because there is this normal phenomenon. I listen to this motivational speaking this day and I was so motivated. I feel alive. I just want to go and climb Mount Everest right now, and that dies off after 3 days.
Okay, so actually the 3 top rules for people to stay motivated, one I would say is like what I said. I was like, it's an Yvette thing. It's the never give up spirit. You know, often when someone wants to do a high jump, this is the rope. The person moves 3 steps backwards, then he or she rushes to overcome the heights, to take the heights. It's the same thing life does to us. So each time someone feels depressed, whether you watch a motivational video 3 days ago and you've forgotten about it, you think of when someone wants to do the high jump. It's simply life taking you backwards for you to rush ahead and jump to achieve something or achieve the greater height. So adopting the never give up spirit, you see that whatever happens to you, Romans 8:28 will say it's for your good. So you see that everything that happens to you, it's for your good. You don't need the motivational speaker to tell you or to go and watch the videos every time. So even when the feeling of the motivation goes, you just need to say it's for my good. The next rule I'll tell you, or I'll tell someone to always get motivated or to always stay motivated, is you accepting that whatever you ask from the universe gives to you. So even when things happen to you in the midst of the negativity, you have to always think positivity. See the positive side of it. Tell the universe that, okay, you're experiencing a problem, or you're experiencing something that makes you depressed, and you've lost all the motivation you watch from the videos, it's you simply trying to see the positive side of the thing. In the midst of the negativity, see the positivity side of the thing. The next way to actually stay motivated is, should I say, be happy. Try to smile over the thing, distract yourself over the issue, because if you keep worrying will not change anything. Worrying is simply like you just sitting on a rocking chair and you feel like you're doing something or you're going somewhere, but the chair is just working. So try to worry less. So you don't need a motivational video to go and watch it next 3 days after to stay up. But in that moment, don't worry about the thing. Distract yourself to something. Listen to music or do something, but distract yourself from that problem. When you come back to the problem, you'll be bringing a solution to it and you'll not be worrying about it.
Some people are actually very discouraged because they think that, oh, sometimes I cannot stay positive, or I cannot stay on top for a long time, so why should I even get to a motivational speaker? They just say it's the circle of their lives, so I will not just want to let her waste her breath on me, so I'll prefer to sit where I am. Please help this kind of person.
Yeah, those type of people are really the ones who need the motivational speaker. They are really the ones who need the motivational speaker. But sitting in their alone corner and saying, I don't need a motivational speaker, is just making them see the positive side of life. But definitely for them to see the positive side of life, they need someone to talk to them. But even family members can help them in such situation. But that person who says, what will motivational speaker do to me or her, try motivational speaker and you see the difference of what he or she can do for you.
Okay. Please, can you kindly define success for us? Because you can have all the money you want, you can have all the possessions you have and you want, but if you do not find your purpose in life, I think you're empty and you're unfulfilled. Can you kindly define success in the simplest of terms for us?
Alright, to kindly and shortly define success in the simplest of terms, I was going to say success is simply making a difference in someone's life and bringing happiness to yourself. You feeling accomplished and satisfied. So making a difference in someone's life and bringing you true satisfaction. Because if we're talking about purpose today, people will say, I love to do this, I love to do that, but there are 3 characteristics of a true purpose. So the characteristics of the true purpose is what I'll consider to be success. And success is when you give value to people. So you need to identify what people am I sent to the youth, to the unmarried, to the widows. But success is simply you bringing value to people and also bringing satisfaction to yourself. If you're satisfied and others are satisfied, then the world is a better place and you're successful. Money or no money, but people are happy with you and everybody's smiling.
Amen. But do I have to find my purpose? Do I need? Is it a necessity? Do we need to find our purpose?
Yeah, it's very necessary to find your purpose, because actually without purpose, man is not defined. Failure to identify purpose has actually made many to die without accomplishing so many things. It has made people to die. It has made writers to die instead of owning their own publishing houses. It has made songwriters to die as mere musicians. So you need to identify your purpose, because without purpose, your life is not defined.
Okay, for example, let's use me as an example. Okay, I'm here and I'm doing all this talking and my actual purpose is to sell food. But let's say I'm successful at what I'm doing. Can I not just swerve on the selling food thing and just keep doing what I'm doing?
Okay, you can swerve on the selling food thing, but is it your purpose? Now within you get to find out if it's your purpose. I've given the one characteristic, which is it gives value to people. For you to definitely know if it's your purpose, is openly know if actually it gives value to God. If what you do or if you swear, is it bringing value to God? Then the last way to bring is that, does it give you satisfaction in doing it? You can go to work every day at 7 a.m. but does it bring you satisfaction? Can you go to that work even if they do not pay you? But maybe you can go to selling food because you like cooking without being paid. But for you to identify your purpose, you need to know if it's bringing you satisfaction, value to God and value to people, or else you keep going to the work without being satisfied. That's why you see that many people have gone to school, many people have read law, many people have read journalism, but they go to work and they don't like their job sites because they are choosing the wrong purpose. So failure to identify your purpose can actually make you sad and depressed.
Please, let's go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll learn how she sustains herself. Remember, she's a motivational speaker and she's a student nurse. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the Insight with Love and Yvette. We're here for you today. Now I want to find out from you, how is it that you sustain yourself aside? Does motivational speaking generate some income?
Okay, since actually I just started the motivational speaking, like I've done it now for 4 years, it generates some income because if you go to give talks in certain conferences and seminars, they actually give you an envelope after that. But I must say, to start as a motivational speaker, you must start giving your talks for free. But actually, it does generate income because you always receive envelopes after giving talks. And not just the envelope after giving talks, but even after boosting someone's confidence or making someone not to give up on that dream. And when the person accomplishes his or her dream, he remembers you and comes back to you, and it makes your income increase.
Now, have you ever had referrals? For example, you did a great talk, you gave a great talk. I'm like, yeah, come back sometime.
Yeah, I've had so many referrals. Actually, that's how I even climbed the ladder in motivational speaking, by giving a talk in this church or in this school, and you're like, okay, please come back sometime. And the referrals even tend to increase my time. Maybe there I was like, please let me just talk even for 30 minutes. Next time someone else is calling me that I hear you gave a talk on this, please can you come and give this on that. Perhaps the talk on time management, if I give it here, someone will say, I heard you gave this talk here, please can you come and give it this, and even my time increases. And it makes me happy because when I see that my time space has increased, it means they actually value your information.
Do you believe in partnership to grow?
Yes, I believe in partnership. To me, partnership will almost be something the same as teamwork, but not actually the same, but part of it.
So you believe in networking with, is it just local partnership? When I mean local, not local, like Cameroon partnership, or do you strive to get international partnership? Because I don't think you like to stay here or just stay here.
Yes, actually I wish to get that by God's grace, and even working with other NGOs and non-government other organizations in and out of the country, just to motivate people, most especially youths between the ages. Motivational speaking is actually get towards people to between the ages 18 to 35 and 18 to 40.
So about your life and what you do and the value you're adding to people, what are you most proud of?
Okay, what am I most proud of at the moment? My motivational speaking. Because by God's grace, come July 2018, that's when I'll be getting my bachelor's degree in nursing science. So for now, it's my motivational speaking and my book.
Her book and her motivational speaking. And do you have something that you always hang on? Some people always have words, a word or a phrase when things are going rough, things are going sour, they just lean on it. Do you have that?
It's always just staying positive. I'm always trying to see the positive side. You mentioned there are different things that people think about the law of attraction, but I believe so much in the law of attraction. So I always try to think positive, that whatever has happened to me, Romans 8:28, is for my good. So what keeps me going is that it's for my good. Whether a bad or a good thing, even if I go late to a class, I feel that someone going late to that class so that I'll not pass at the same time the snake is passing through that grass. So I always try to see a positive side of something.
Thank you so much for coming. It was an awesome interview. It was so awesome. And please, those of us watching, it's important for you to identify and maximize your purpose. You can get books. Yvette is here, she's written a book. Get it. If you don't know your way, if you don't know the pointers, get her book, and it's going to help you to first of all identify and most importantly maximize your purpose. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the program. The rebroadcast comes up today at 10 p.m. and see you live tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's the Insight with me, Love Owen.